Let's take a look at cost centers within K9. A cost center is basically a bucket where you put income and expense transactions to come up with a profit and loss for an event or an item. Very typical use for this is trade shows. People create a cost center for a trade show, incur every expense that they have under that cost center, and record every income that they have from that trade show with the same cost center. This will give them an idea of the viability of that trade show and whether it was profitable. So setting this up is under financial management, and cost centers. Now, because it's our demo environment, we have some existing ones in here, but let's go ahead and create a new one for a trade show. So I'll create my new item over there, and we'll give it a code. We'll call it a TS. We'll call it trade show. And again, general practice is create one of these for every trade show you follow if you're going to use this methodology. There we go. I created this trade show account in here. What we're going to do from now on, whenever I process a transaction, let's create a sales order, for example. And when I create the sales order here, I have a cost center option on the top of the form. Now I can choose a cost center here, and it'll populate every line item on the sales order with that cost center, including that trade show that we created over here. And again, I can do this for an entire order over here. So if I have a service contract, let's say for a trade show that I'm selling, I can go ahead and mark that in there. I'll save it. And if I open up the item and go to my accounting tab, I'll see over here that cost center that I can update. So you can do this by line item in the document or for the entire document itself. Now I started this on a sales order. So once I open the shipping document and the invoice, the receipt from the customer and so forth, this cost center will follow through this item for the rest of the process. So I only have to do this one time. I don't have to keep updating it. Now the same thing on the purchasing side. If I go into a purchase order over here, I'll have that same cost center flag and the same functionality within the purchase order.